And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at the expansion for a game I like a lot called Monsterlands, and the expansion's called Heavy Weapons. And this adds a 5th player and heavy weapons. Of course, heavy weapons are fantastic. Catapults and trebuchets and cannons, oh my. So, this is not a whole lot of extra stuff, just more stuff, another player. Let me just show you. So heavy weapons adds, well, heavy weapons. There's always going to be one heavy weapon. These will be filled with traps in the trap shop. And you can buy it. There's going to be a price in it. You can see they're not cheap. 14, 13, 14. Here's a cheap one, 10. You're going to be able to take these out into battle. They'll always go in the last row in the column here. And they basically have a couple things. First, they have defense, which is pretty handy, like this one here, that you can hide behind it. And then they give you a lot of extra attack dice and possibly other bonuses. So they're really cool. They have a range, so they'll be able to hit in the front. And once you've used them, they're damaged, and you'll have to flip them over. And if the battle's over, you can kind of drag it back to your home thing and use them again. So really, they're just like another extra super weapon. They're kind of neat thematically. Let me show you a few more of them. I think the artwork is different for all of them. No, never mind. Those are the same. But they're all different. Even these are exactly the same, but for the most part, they all have different feels to them. And so I like this. You're definitely, if these are in a game, people are going to be buying them and using them for sure. Love this one. The other thing the expansion adds is a 5th player. More dice, more tokens, more traps. So, you know, the 5th player is going to kind of tie things down, but they knew that, so they made a couple ways to get around it. So first of all, you have a second gate where basically you can put a die to go to one of these buildings and use it. No discounts, nothing else. You just can use it, so it kind of gives you an extra space on the board that you can use once per round. Each player also gets one of these link tokens where you can use these. Infinity is going to be much harder to do over this game, so you'll be able to play one of these, and it automatically makes one of your monsters match when it comes to Infinity. And then there's a bunch more cards, so you can see here, I'm just going to go through these a little bit and show them. That's a giant wrench, by the way. So there's just more characters, more things included with this game. More weapons, more monsters, ogres and orcs and goblins, oh my. So, you know, this is enough stuff to kind of round out the game for 5th player. So 5th player and heavy weapons, that's what's here. Well, there you go. If you like Monsterlands, you'll like this expansion. If you don't like Monsterlands, I don't know why you would be watching this. So, the 5th player. I'm not a big fan of playing 5 players in almost any game. In this case, I'm willing to give it a try. Like, all right, I'll try a 5th player here. But I think I'm more interested in the heavy weapons part of this. That's cool. I will almost always buy one every game if I can afford one, get the money to get one of these heavy weapons. They're just cool. They really let you wail upon the monsters and even give you a little bit of defense behind them. You can use them a couple times. They're neat. I was a big fan of the traps anyway. The heavy weapons are just basically upgraded, cooler traps. It just gives you more options. And then, of course, having more cards and stuff like that doesn't hurt things either. And if you want to play with 5, there you go. Pretty small expansion, but if you like the original game, you'll enjoy it. Heavy weapons. Dice Tower Judgment approved.